Good morning everyone. I, Abhishek Chaha, today is going to discuss on the topic of structure of government. Generally, while students are preparing for this exam, they forgot or they do not have the proper knowledge of the structure of the polity. They do not know whether the president will fall under the union executive or whether the president may fall under the union legislature. So these questions generally comes in the prelims and students are not able to even clear the prelims part. So today I am going to discuss on the structure of government. The structure of government. Our Indian constitution, when it was enacted, the constitutional makers, they adopted the parliamentary form of government. Generally in the world there are parliamentary form of government and presidential form of government. Some countries are in the semi-presidential form of government also, but over here we are going to discuss that what is the basic difference between the parliamentary form of government and your presidential form of government. Your parliamentary form of government is made on the basic principle of responsible government. It is based on the responsible government. Whereas your presidential form of government is used by the basic principle of fixed tenure of executive. Fixed tenure. So, in parliamentary form of government, the constitution makers wanted the executives to be responsible to the legislature, so that the executives do not become a democrat, they do not become a dictator. Whereas in the presidential form of government, like in USA, they were basically desiring to have a fixed tenure of the president. Like there, the legislature, executive and judiciary, all the three important organs are separated. There is a strict separation of power between the three organs. Like we will see in the USA that the legislature or their Congress comprises of two houses, that is the Senate and the House of Representatives. They are elected differently. Then come the executive. Who is the executive? President Donald Trump. Now recently the elections are going for the next president of USA. So the president would be elected differently. Therefore, there is strict separation of power between legislature and the executive. Then judiciary is again totally different from the other two organs. So this is the presidential form of government with the basic principle of fixed tenure of the executive. Now, president is elected for 4 years. He can only be removed via the impeachment process. You have seen that during this Donald Trump, there were a lot of UN crises to remove him, but unfortunately, the impeachment process could not be completed, and he remained in his office for the complete 4 years. Now, coming to our India, that is the parliamentary form of government is also found in the UK, United Kingdom, from where we have adopted while our constitution was being made. It do not follow the strict separation of power because we wanted a responsible government. So how we will get a responsible government? We will get a responsible government when the executive shall be drawn from the legislature. Like you see over here. This is the legislature of our India, which is also known as parliament, union legislature, comprising of two houses, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and president. Now this executive of union would be having few members, that is your prime minister and the council of ministers, which shall be drawn from the legislature. Therefore, these prime minister and council of ministers shall be responsible to the legislature part. And this is the responsible government. Now the third is your judiciary, which is totally different from the other two organs. Therefore, this was the basic principle over which Indian constitution adopted the parliamentary form of government. Now let us we will see that what is the structure of the government. First we will understand the state. India, that is Bharat, Article 1 defines that our country would be India or would be known by the other name Bharat. This India को हमने Article 12 में define किया गया है under the state definition. So Article 12 defines your state. Article 12 says that state shall comprise of union government, or you can say government of India, government of states, UP, over here states means UP, Bihar, Maharashtra and all other. Third, parliament, state legislature, local bodies and other authorities. Now, other authorities require a more comprehensive study, so we will not do it over here. We will just understand that any of the authority, like the government PSUs, ठीक है, they would also be the state. State means basically power किस किस के पास में, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने पावर किस किस को दी है इस कंट्री के अंदर, ठीक है. तो अदर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में हम 3 प्रिंसिपल्स याद रखेंगे, that if that PSU or if that other body was made by the government money, then it would be other authority, it would be a state. Second, if that institute or if that PSU is functioning on the government expenditure, and third, if that institute is working for the welfare of India, then if these 3 cases are fulfilled, then that other authority would be included in the definition of state, like all the PSUs of government are within the state. Okay. So this state, Indian constitution gave the power at 3 levels, that is your union level, state level and local bodies level. Now similarly, like we are having different organs, we are having heart, we are having lung, we are having intestine, and all of them are working differently. Similarly, a country, a state is also having 3 major organs. Those organs are legislature, executive and your judiciary. Now your legislature functions, your legislature का work क्या है? To make laws को बनाना. एग्जीक्यूटिव का काम क्या है? टू इम्प्लीमेंट लॉज. और जुडिशरी का काम है टू रिजॉल्व डिस्प्यूट्स विच मे अराइज. ठीक है. नाउ द क्वेश्चन अराइजेस, व्हाट इज लॉ? अब लॉ क्या है? देखो, लॉ हैव बीन डिफाइंड अंडर आर्टिकल 13 विच कंप्राइजेस ऑफ लॉ, रेगुलेशंस, ठीक है, ऑर्डर, नोटिफिकेशंस, ठीक है, बाईलॉज and your bills act. ठीक है. Notification, order, regulation, these all are the executive part of law. ठीक है. Ordinance, which is the most important. Ordinance is a temporary type of law which is made by the president or the governor. ठीक है. तो आर्टिकल 13, the definition of law requires another class, so I will discuss it in another class, but you have to remember that law have been defined under article 13. They comprises of notification, rules, regulations, bylaws, ठीक है, ordinances. Now coming over here, this is the most important part. Union, state and local bodies. This is also known as vertical division, balance of power, and these 3, legislature, executive, judiciary, it is horizontal division or separation of power. Now, who all comprises your union legislature can be asked in your prelims. So what all comes? That are your president, Lok Sabha and your Rajya Sabha. President, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Where it has been given? It has been given in part 5, chapter 2. President, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, or your specifically your article 79 tells you that the union legislature of parliament shall comprise of president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So this question may be asked in prelims, that who all comprises the parliament? A, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. B, only Lok Sabha. C, president, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. D, president, vice president, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. So you must know, this can be a valid question from there. Now, who all comes under the union executive? That is your president, vice president, prime minister, council of minister and your attorney general. Where it has been given? It has been given in part 5, chapter 1. ठीक है. Now, who all comes under union judiciary? It is your Supreme Court. Now, next, who all comes under your state legislature? It is your governor, legislative assembly and your legislative council. कहाँ दिया गया है? It is have been given in part 6, chapter 3. ठीक है. Governor, legislative assembly and legislative council. Only few states are having this second chamber, legislative council. Otherwise, only the governor and legislative assembly are found in majority of the states. Now, who all are the state executive? That is your governor, CM, council of minister and your advocate general. कहाँ दिया है? part 6, chapter 2 में दिया गया है. Now, the most important question that can come is, who all comprises the state judiciary? Generally, student think it is only high court. Subordinate court comes under district. ऐसा नहीं है साहब. Both high court and subordinate courts come under the state judiciary. कहाँ दिया गया है? It has been given in part 6, chapter 5 and 6. क्लियर हुआ? नेक्स्ट, local bodies. Local bodies are Panchayati Raj Institute and urban local bodies, part 9 and 9A. They are going to function both as a legislature and a executive. उसके लिए हम दूसरी different class करेंगे. Now judiciary में it is Gram Nyalay. Now Gram Nyalay has not been mentioned in constitution. It was established by a parliamentary law. ठीक है, it is a statutory body. ठीक है, ग्राम न्यायालय deals with only very small crimes. ठीक है, so this is overall picture of the structure of government. I hope you all would have liked this. Thank you very much.